I had a nightmare about the lock stream, and I'm not kidding. It was really weird. Like they're having a crossover with Final Fantasy 14 for Locke being added to Cydia NT, and Locke had a really shitty mustache. And I'm not joking. This is what my dream was like. He had a mustache and he had a big hat on. So the contest was that if you played Final Fantasy 14 and you found like 10 guys, you'd get the Chimera mount in Final Fantasy 14. You get Chimera as a summon in Dissidia, and I was getting really frustrated in the dream, so I went to the mall and I was looking for guns, and then I ran out screaming because I forgot my backpack at school. And I'm not kidding, this was a real dream, and all I could think about was Locke, so I was trying to remember what Locke gameplay was, like if I could remember anything. There was no Locke gameplay, which is the worst thing. They put him in the game, but you couldn't play as him, which is the strangest thing that doesn't make any sense at all. There's just contradiction there. But like that was my dream, that they put Locke in the game with a mustache, and his alternate costume was just a mustache, and like his 16-bit sprite was 3D for somehow, and you couldn't play as him at all. The computer couldn't even pick him. Like that, they had a picture of his render, and that was it. They put him in the game, but you couldn't even see him. There's nothing there. It just said Locke Cole, and that's it. When you highlight over his crystal, they didn't have him in the crystal. But yeah, that was my dream about Locke Cole, and I didn't like it, and it made me really uncomfortable. I woke up in a sweat, and that's really all to say. I had a nightmare about Locke Cole in Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. If you guys believe me, I don't know what to say to you. That you are trustworthy as fuck, because that shit really did happen to me. It was a terrible morning today, and I made the video I was working on today a lot harder to make because I could not something about Locke being a giant mustache. Okay, I should probably get working now. This is a weird little video on the side of today's like offense tips or whatever video. But God, if Locke is just a mustache when he comes out, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Anyways, see you guys next time.
Whoop diddy scoop.